Go. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Rune Factory Frontier. Remember, the 500 is silent. Last episode, I did a lot of stuff on the holiday. I believe I had a cold during the holiday, if I'm not mistaken. I bought ourselves a kitchen, some utensils, and all the way over here I bought ourselves a forge, which I haven't used yet. And as you can see, we can't really use it with our tools here. And even that, we still can't do much with them. It's kind of sad. We can do things like basic things like forging up the hammer and such, but that's about it. Like, oh, and a few other of the farm tools. We also have crafts here, which I don't actually have any recipes for, so I can't really show any of that off. I don't know well enough to go off of memory. We'll be able to find a way to get recipe books for items soon. I also showed off what cooking is last episode. I see. So, I guess without further ado, let's get on with this episode. I'm kind of wasting too much time in the house. The last few episodes I also had my... Oh, never mind. Holy crap. That was rather sudden. Someone collapsed. Are you alright? Thank goodness. Looks like she's still conscious. What? Water. Okay, that was stupid. No, not that kind of water. Are you doing this on purpose? I better hurry up and get Lara. The lovely nurse we met last episode? No, 2 episodes ago, actually, I think. Lara, someone has passed out in front of my house. It's terrible. Let's go right away. She just doesn't seem like she has a very urgency in her walk, but that's just me.
Huh? Are you alright? Do you know your name? I'm Selfie Josephine. Selfie. I'm Selfie. Where am I? This is the infirmary of Trembly. You were found collapsed on the ground and were brought here. Right. I mean, I was traveling, and I hadn't eaten anything in a long time. I guess not eating for a week will do that to you. I better write that down somewhere.
A week?
You really didn't eat for a week? Yeah, I often forget to eat. But 1 week is certainly a first for me. This is no laughing matter. I'll be keeping you here over tonight. Starting tomorrow, you'll be staying in this village to recuperate. Seriously? That sounds like a real pain in the... Did you say something? Nothing.
Whole week, huh? Anyway, that was interesting. Selfie's quite a character, which I've never actually found out her whole story yet, just by assumptions. Actually, I was dying. Oh, jeez. Though, usually a person can go about 40 days without food. A week? No. But unless you had no water, then that's just dangerous.
It's getting warmer now. I can feel the breath of life all around me.
Yeah, let's not be like a lot like Selfie over there. Also, I never really mentioned this as either, but in the other previous episodes, you may have been able to imply it by his context. That, or you may have already played the original Rune Factory. Lara is one of the recurring characters from the original Rune Factory. She was the town nurse, working with Dr. Edward, and she also her father was the pastor of the city of the original town. So yes, Lara's a recurring character, one of 6, I believe, recurring characters. at least of 6 eligible bachelorettes. But yeah, Selfie's a new character. But I never actually really explained that Lara was new, or that Lara was a recurring character, because my brother-in-law was in some of those episodes, and I kind of got distracted during some of them, except for that orc massacre. Good lord, how did I even pull that off? It doesn't make any sense. So we're nearly done with the cleaning up of the fields. Not a whole lot I really have in mind for today, but that was rather important. Soon enough, we'll be able... That will trigger some other things soon, and I'm finally getting the controls down. So, anyway, I might actually try to get some more crops in the field other than just turnips. I'd say hopefully we can get this stuff upgraded soon, but that is all dependent upon me, actually. Actually, I probably could do that. Normally you have to be a level 5 to do some of that forging stuff at a great level, but you literally have nothing else you can forge at the time, so I can probably pull off forging my watering can and some of the other things, because I saved up some iron for that, and that will surely give you rank up if you can actually pull it off. So the difference is with forging is that you don't actually lose your materials if you fail, unlike cooking, which automatically becomes a failed dish after you've used it up, or after you attempt it anyway. Gosh, I need to get these freaking boulders out of the field. That's one of the things that have annoyed me the most early on, is the fact that the field is so untraversable. So that's probably what we'll do. We'll try forging some stuff here. Also, I believe I can do something soon involving mist, if the last episode did not really hint to that loudly enough for you near the end of it. I also apologize for my commentary last episode if it seemed kind of droll or anything. I was getting rather tired. I was going on 2 hours of recording, and it was almost 3 a.m., so I was extremely tired. I probably shouldn't have even done that 4th episode in that recording session. So I apologize if I wasn't as enthusiastic as I usually am. Anyway, let's get into the house and start forging some stuff. Oh, we also have a letter. I also moved the trampolines in there, so I'll be taking my pages at the church in the mornings. I may be absent due to other duties on some days, but please feel free to come by any time with any concerns regarding your health. Okay, it's stuck in the mailbox for some reason. I don't know why it does that, but it does that sometimes. Anyway, let me get my iron. We'll probably... What I want to forge is probably both the watering can... Actually, I could probably forge everything depending on how successful this turns out. Let's go for it. Though, if it's level 5, I doubt I'll be able to actually pull off... Actually, hold on. Where's the watering can? The tin can. Let's go for it. Tin can was synthesized. So there we go. We'll get the hammer done next, because I use that the most. There we go, we're getting the stuff good up. Now look at the chopping axe. And I think we could do the hoe while we're at it, because that's all we got left, right? Is the hoe? It's actually a lot cheaper than if you're actually going to pay someone to do it like in another Harvest Moon game, and it's completely instant. The only problem is you got to be able to get to a certain skill to do so. But there you go. With that, we've single-handedly forged all of our tools, and they actually need to be reset because they've actually changed items, so we'll have to redistribute them on the ring menu. Where's my watering can? Here we go. And with that, some of our tools may actually do more damage than our broadsword now, even though broadsword, in my opinion, is more convenient as a weapon. Okay, we now have up to 15 water in our thing. I believe we can actually use a charge move now that we're level 2 of a tool, which I actually forgot about very easily at Tree Tranquility. See, we're only a week in the game, and we're already gotten forged tools. And why is Eric never here? I swear to God, jeez, man. I don't really know what to do at this point until the day advances more. I may do a slight cut. Or actually, no. Let's just clean up the yard for a few minutes using some of our new tools. We probably can get rid of stumps now that we have a level 2, but I only get rid of them if they're actually really in the way. If we can do charge attacks. It's down there under the normal moves, like the special attack. And I'll probably shoot off with the hammer, as the rocks are more plentiful and more in my way. As you can see, our hammer is now really impressive looking. There's no material stone in this game, so do not worry about collecting it. Man, that thud is enormously sounding. I'll leave that alone for right now. I'll get this out of the way so I can do some more here. And just like that, we've gotten rid of a boulder. You broke our first boulder. This is a special experience. So, let's get this going on here. Okay, that's how it works. We have so much power now. There's just so much power. I just can't stand it. Be careful, eye on your HPs, as doing this is very detrimental to your health. And I probably just said the wrong word, but what the heck. Actually, let me check my stats of my tools real quick. The axe has a power of 18. The hammer has a power of 16. The hoe has a power of 16 as well. And the water has a power of 14. So as already, all of our farming tools are more powerful than your basic weapon. Though the problem is with the rune point consumption for a weapon is usually less than a tool, depending on the tool. And depending on your skill level, actually, the higher your skill goes with a stat, the less it requires of you to use rune points for, which is very important. Eric's still not here. Where the frig is he? Probably out back like a lazy bum. There's a lot of uneven crops. There he is. I need to buy stuff from you, bro.
Hey, young man.
I'm about as old as you are. Yes, I do. Yes, that's a thing that's not often really thought about. He gives you a brief explanation on all of the tools you actually get as of talking to him. Anything else you gotta say? Oh, this will be interesting. There's a rumor about it. There's an old legend that says turnips that go through another season become monsters and start trashing your field. But when morning comes, those monsters turnips run out of strength and dry up. But I'm not scared of it at all. That's that. Just be sure to harvest crops at the end of the season. That's basic farming, Farmers Moon 101. That actually kind of signifies that he's actually afraid of turnips, which means turnips are a bad gift for him. As contrary to Mist, where Mist freaking loves them to death. That's so much she would, if she could make a turnip person, she would probably marry it. So actually, let's see how much we got money. We could get a monster shed built. So I'd like to expand my house, actually. Let's hear it.
What do you want to build?
I do kind of like his voice. So we want to build a barn. Barn is a place where you feed monsters and be friends. It's 10 monsters. We're going to get as tall as 3 floors with the 1, 3, and 7 rooms as you move up. To build that, you're going to need 10 lumber and 1,000 gold. Only 10 lumber? I'm good with that.
Thank you. I'll have it done by tomorrow morning.
Do you need help with anything? We're such a good Samaritan. Thanks for the offer, but this is my job. I'll start right away, so would you wait a little bit? Sorry to have kept you waiting. Your barn's to the east of your house. Whoa, he's having it by tomorrow morning. He has it done in less than a minute. I mean, it's convenient, but at the same time a little unrealistic, especially when he says I have it done by tomorrow morning. But still, yeah, Cross works fast. I gotta say, he works pretty fast. Our barn was up here. It's kind of small. And this will become relevant later, where I will explain it then. But I have a little bit over it now. Some monsters, you can tame any monster. Some of the monsters are basically just for combat. Oh, these barns. But a good deal of them actually have secondary skills. Like, some animals can be ridden, like a horse. Some animals can be milked, which isn't really a secondary skill. Milked, sheep, harvested, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. And some monsters can actually do farm chores, like break boulders, gather lumber, cut the grass and the weeds, and even gather crops and wild items. Most monsters will have a secondary skill. Some monsters don't have one, but most of them usually have some kind of extra skill instead of just being there to fight. So keep that in mind. So how does this work with the thing? Does it happen tomorrow? I know it happens one of these days. I'll try going in and out, see if that helps anything. But you're supposed to be able to do something with Mist about a week into the game, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully it doesn't glitch and I'm not able to do it. That would be awful.
On the opposite side of my home is where Eric lives. Eric also has his own field, so you should ask him for any pointers about crop.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut her off, but you guys probably saw the text anyway. Okay, well maybe it'll happen the next time. Anyway, well, who the heck are you?
Are you from this old village?
Yes, but I just moved here.
I see, I am the same. My name is Kano, and I heard about this village from Sister Stella, so I came all the way here.
Rune, I do some farm work here in the village. Why did you come to this village, Kano?
Because of that whale island, I do research on magic that uses runes.
My chronic illness. Excuse me, but this conversation is over.
I know my voice doesn't match his, but it's just fun to talk like that sometimes. Are you okay?
I'm fine. How about I hide up from Stella and just had to come here?
Is that right?
If you have any questions about runes and spirits, you can come ask me.
Thank you. So actually, he lives up here in the clock tower. Or can we go in? I guess we can. Interesting. We can look around. There's lots of strange rooms in here. I won't stay here too long since it doesn't actually have the full time pass. This is Kano's work area. Is this some sort of blueprint? But we'll look around a little bit now that we can actually have access to this area. It happens about 4 or 5 days in, if I'm not mistaken. We have rooms that are locked for some reason. If they don't open when you walk up to them, that means they're locked. What is this? It doesn't seem to move. Large device. For the clock tower walkway. What's this? Can we check this? Well, it's apparently 10 till 2. There's not a whole lot here. This leads to one of the locked rooms. We can't go in. I know something. Rune has a knife on his back, or at least, yeah, on his hip, basically, his butt, pretty much. But he never uses it for anything. It's too bad. It'd be cool if he had like a simple melee attack with it or something. So we have. You can see the village of Trampley off there in the distance. There's the inn and bar, I believe. There's Danny's grocery, I believe. You can't see much else. There's the town square. Interesting viewpoint from this area. Very wide open area. I wonder what it could be used for. Or maybe it's just there for an interesting time. But, yeah, what I'm probably going to do here... Actually, let's go see if Eric is in his house yet, because this is what I don't like about this game. I never know when anything's open by anybody. But, we'll head over to Eric real quick, see if we can get some stuff from him. Oh, if you press the A button, you can make the roonies jump here. We can have to Whale Island, but we'll do that a little bit later. That's weird. There should have been a cutscene that happens. But I really should be saying stuff like that out loud. I should just play it off. If I've ever seen like I'm wandering around a certain area and it seems like I'm expecting something to happen, it probably means I am. Speaking of which... Oh, there's red and yellow floating things around here. Those are roonies. Roonies. Yes, I don't understand it fully, but they're supposed to gather around land that is thriving. When crops turn ripe, other lands produce rune crystals, like in the original Rune Factory. But here they just turn into roonies. Actually, I prefer more the rune crystals. In some places that isn't the village, the dungeon example will yield rune crystals. The music's so cute, I prefer them so much more. I prefer rune crystals because they are so much less complicated. You will all see later on in the game, probably, what I mean by that. It's just so ridiculous. Anybody who's played this game probably hates roonies to death. Probably. And I hate them too. Mostly because they just seem so unimportant and then they hit you. And I'll get into those in more detail later, when we can actually do something about him. And Eric's finally freaking open.
Hey, young man.
I want some seeds to grow some veggies.
I see.
Shut up! Don't patronize me. We'll get one of these.
Anything else?
We'll get some cabbage, I think. Potatoes. Potatoes are nice. I'll get one cabbage.
Anything else? Anything else? Come again.
So yeah, I bought more than what I can actually handle, so yeah. So, what I'm gonna do, since I'm already kind of somewhat-ish over, or I don't really know for sure, I'm going to handle all of the planting of these things, and I'll meet you back after I've done with all of that, and after I've spoken to Melody at the hot spring about getting all healed up. So I'll see you guys then.
Hello.
Oh, what? I got an extension? She must be in the barn. Lots of stuff is happening in Cutland. Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, okay. Oh gosh. You should have tried to compensate him or something. Wow, she's so mad. So running away is gonna fix things? Yeah, my dad would know about that. It does work. Who are you gonna sell to? Anyway, yeah, I'll honestly meet you back, at the farm after the planting is done. Alright, I'm back, everybody. Hello. I just finished all of the watering and the planting. By the way, I cut up some tree trunks while off screen. They take 6 charge shots to fully destroy, just so you know. So we're here to get a few things from Danny. I've heard that before. Dang it. We're gonna get a few things here from Danny. We're gonna get some. We're gonna get 1 turnip seed, I think. Or actually, we'll get 2 for. Yeah, we'll get 2.
Thanks.
We'll also get. Since we need a little bit of defense, we'll get the cheap band and the pendant.
Thanks. See ya.
Mostly this highway robbery. The prices Danny asks for them, but we need the extra defense. As you can see, we can only sell it for 1/5 of the price. So there's no way to make money off of it. Though we can make money off terms. You can see there's the pendant. Hopefully you can see it pretty well. And, oh, there's our band. Kind of rusty. But the turnip seeds are for something special, which hopefully will come to fruition by this episode. It may have been able to do it last time, but I actually wasn't available. As you can see, chopping stumps takes a lot of stamina, so try to not do that as very often, as it kind of saps your energy. This is why you need the hot spring for this type of stuff, because you cannot survive otherwise without it. Anyhow, let's get on up into the Whale Island here. We're not going to probably do very much up here today. I'll probably get some iron for forging stuff, and then it'll probably be a day for this. I wish I'm trying to remember how you can fuse broadswords, because I know how to fuse them. I mean forge them, but I just can't remember how. So we're just going to go down here and dodge him for now. And we're not done yet, but it'll be okay. That's fine. It will just be a non-fighting day for the most part. As you can see, we got some stuff we need to clear out, so let's get that cleared out. Now, I remember to save some stamina for later, since I'm gonna need it. And I'm pretty much screwed now, so I have to come back. Actually, I might be able to squeeze a little bit of stamina out of a green herb. No, I won't. Sorry, there's no rune point game for it. Or mushroom. I don't even know I have the mushroom still. I don't want to take a chance, so let's just get out of here. I mean, I've done long enough for the episode. You'll see probably next episode what I've been growing turnips up here for, and not just because I need the farming space. So yeah, and besides, if I don't cut these days where I can, they just never end. I feel like when I'm playing on my own, I can take up to 40 minutes or something for just one day. It gets tedious. You guys are getting spared of a lot of trouble. Especially if you're inside, time freezes, which is convenient in some ways, but it makes everything take forever. Goodness. So I will leave you on that note. Next time on Let's Play Rune Factory Frontier, we shall, I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we're going to do something, I'm sure. They kind of throw event stuff at you pretty easily in the beginning of the game. So that'll do it. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you all will join me next time.